I think that's one that it still bothers me today. Thinking about it after it's happened, I sit back and think of a lot of things about Brian. One, we forget, Brian was a really hard worker. He worked really hard to do well in his matches at night. And when we were working the Memphis territory, I was working the Memphis territory because I was, again, on the whipping post for Vince, and it was after the deal with Arn. So I worked the Memphis territory for about a year until I got asked back to the WWF. But I remember this what it was. We still working the kayfabe deals, but I'd have people in my vehicle, he'd have people in his vehicle, and we were racing to get to an exit to get what we thought we were doing something cool. We were getting chocolate milk with donuts, and it said, fat free. All it was skim milk in your chocolate donuts. But that's what we were actually. That's what I remember. There were no drugs involved. There was nothing but Brian trying to sell his 8x10s, his T-shirts, and again, I'd smoke a joint. Brian had no. And part of it, and we're just running to get our donuts and chocolate milk. So then, when you hear something like this happening, it just still it really bothers me at this moment. Even thinking about Brian, I think of Brian as almost like a little brother figure. He was always never gave me any crap ever. Just again. I could only every time I think about it, I'm still in shock over the whole thing because he was a really lot of fun to be around, and I didn't see the bad things everybody else saw.
And speaking of the weed, have you heard that later this month it's going to be legal in Canada? It's actually going to be fully legal.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, they're changing the laws.